welcome back to part 2 of brewing your own beer at home. So in the last video you saw my brother and I getting our stuff together, which make sure to check out this QR code if you want to see this recipe. We mashed up the grains, made the mash, made the sparge, and we left you off with adding the sparge water to the leftover grain situation. And let's continue the video. It's time for the hop.
So we got the cascade, and we got Galena. So this is the first edition, which is 1 gram of each. These will go in for a total of 60 minutes during boil. This edition number 2, this one will go in for 15 minutes in the boil.
And there's 3 different ones.
Yes.
So I just learned you have a guy who found out that...
Lovibond?
Thank you. Lovibond found out that sugar is a rate of 0 because sugar can pretty much transform into alcohol with yeast for 100%. And when it's higher than 3.41, did I remember that right?
No, everything has a different degree Lovibond, but it's some are better fermentable than others.
True. Well, we're gonna add sugar to make sure that the alcohol level is well enough.
For the type of beer.
Exactly. So 160 grams, right?
160 grams, yeah.
Well, there's this powder that we're using to clean up this guy as well as these parts, because I learned that once the beer has cooled down, you don't want it to be infected. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. I'm learning. Fighting with a whirlpool.
Ja.
I'm whirlpooling the beer. You about to be beer? I can't call this beer yet, can I?
No.
When can you consider it beer?
Once it is done fermenting.
True. So we're cooling down the beer. How long does it have to stay like this?
Until it's dropped to about 23 degrees Celsius, then we can transfer it into the carboy.
Carboy?
Carboy, that's the name of this, yeah. Which is about 25 degrees Celsius. So we can put it in the carboy. The nice thing about doing this this way is that the beer gets aerated thoroughly, which is necessary for healthy yeast fermentation. We need to have enough headspace left for the beer to ferment. You need to have enough air in the wort once it's cooled down, in order for the yeast to have enough oxygen to ferment. And then we can put on the airlock, so there's no air coming back in from the outside. Here we go, that's it.
And now we wait for like 4 or 5 weeks before we do the next
2
step?
weeks, probably 2 weeks of fermentation and dry hopping, and then 2 or 3 weeks of bottle conditioning.
And you're putting it into a basket because first of all it protects the glass, second of all it
keeps
darker.
that light, yeah. But I'm gonna place this in the closet so it's a steady temperature and there's no light at all.
Did you ever think you were gonna give your shirt to beer?
Always.
Bye, buddy. See you in 2 weeks.